Hello, today I'm going to show you how to automate ball mechanisms in the AllTheMons mod pack. So for this example, I'll be making copper ball lids, but it's pretty much the same besides this sturdy ball lid, which needs 4 deployers here, but yeah. Okay, anyway, so this is the machine. First, you need to stamp the nugget and then press it with a mechanical press to create ball bases. And so you move that to a storage. You need to do this because you need the base both here at the beginning and at the end. So it's just easier to put it in a storage and then pipe it there. So the next one is you take the base, put it here, have a deployer deploy nuggets into one nugget into it, and then you'll move on. And then another deployer will put a shaft into that, and then you will get the, another base put on it, so it becomes a mechanism. It's pretty simple. That's about it. Of course, you need your resources. You need copper if you're making the copper base, or iron or brass, whatever you're making. You'll need the resource, and then you'll need energy. Not energy. You'll need rotational force for your create tools, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm showing you two ways of doing it here. The first one, this one, you're using depots. The depot is just having their items moved using pipes. So the pipes has filter in them, which so only after they are processed by the deployer do they get moved to the next depot. And then while the one back here, I'm using belts and shafts. So you shaft and then you have a belt between it. Yeah, it's pretty much the same, but I guess you don't need the pipe. But at the same time, they're kind of more moving, more motion. So it might get out of hand if you don't know what you're doing. For example, this one, if I don't have this solid block here blocking the items from flying away, they will fly away. So I'm gonna show you. See, they're flying out. But if I have this here, they stay there. So this solid block is pretty important. Before we begin, I'd also like to show you the two ways we can set our deployers and mechanical presses. Like in this here, I have it pointing to each other. So one source of rotation can rotate both of them together. Here too, they're both rotate. All three is rotating using the same source of rotational power. This is good if you're just planning to make one type of power mechanism, since it's just one line. But if you're planning to scale it up, add more, I would suggest you use this one. So you need to have rotational power on all three, but you could easily scale them up by just adding more to them. Like for example, I can just add it here, and then if I give them here, no mechanical press, and if I put them here, see, they just start moving. So this is better. Having them point outwards is better if you plan to scale the production up. So let us begin using our create machine. First of all, you need a source for your nugget or your whatever material you'll be using. I'm using the controller access point because I'm gonna link this to the controller here, which has this copper, so I can take copper from it. So next, I'll give it a pipe. Use my wrench to make it to output, and then give it some filter, and I'm just gonna add copper nugget. into here. So now it's just gonna send copper nuggets out. So here I'll show you how to make using the default. So let's start with the default. There, it's already sending the nugget. Then I will use some pipes to, to connect them. Then start here. Before I connect that, I'm gonna change this and make it filter. No wait, I have to use the deployer first. Okay, so you need one of these items. You need one of this, which you need to put it here. There. Now it's gonna filter that here. See, it's not transferring because it needs to deploy first before it comes. It will get moved. So I see here we need our rubber stamp lid and energy. Oh, I made a mistake with this one. I need them to face here this way. There. Now they're together. Then I need some rubber stamp lid. And I'll be putting that. You can put a filter here if you want, but it's not really necessary. Just put it on the hand. So now it's gonna use it here when it has energy. So let's give it some energy. Actually, before that, we should we should we should make give it way out. So there's another pipe there. Use this, and then we're gonna make it send out ball base. So it's gonna send that out into a drawer. Let's start that up. See, starting to make them. I'm gonna have. Remember, always lock your drawer using configuration tool because if they get empty and they're not locked, they will reset and accept any other item, and that will break your farm. So I will do that. Okay, so we don't need to link that because this is just gonna be its own network. So I had to fix that. Copper nuggets going in, getting stamped, getting moved here. Press, become bolids. Easy. And then we're gonna want. I'm gonna show now. I'm gonna show you the how to make the belt. I don't know. So this one will need three. We'll need three. Okay, three here. And then you're gonna connect that here. So let me fix that. I need one space. So like this. And then we connect that. You wanna move here this to here. So you connect that. First, disconnect this place, and then you could make it fake it out. Then it's gonna send it here. So you don't really need to filter that because there's only one item in here. But you can if you want to, since the upgrade will allow you to send um, 32 items at once. Or, well, depending on which upgrade you're using, they have different transfer rates. You can search here 5, 8. So this one sends 4, 8, 32, and 64. So yeah. So if I connect this, this is gonna send the ball it's to this first belt. But let's not do that. First, you want to set up your deployers. For this one, I'm gonna make it so they're scalable. So, so we have it. So we have them facing outwards, and then we want to connect them. I will be using gearboxes like this. So like this one, this one. For deployers, it doesn't matter which way they're going. So you can just put, you can just go make them move any way you want. But for the belt, you want them going forward. So I'm gonna need to change this to this. Yep, see, it's going forward. If you're using a steam engine or something, you can change your direction by using a gearbox. So, for example, I can show you. Example, do I have it here? It's going the wrong way. Let's put it here. So if we connect that, we connect this, they're going the wrong way. But if I use a gearbox, which I have around here somewhere, so if I use a gearbox, they go the other way. Gearbox changes the direction if it's going straight. Yeah, so that's about it. So now it's going the right way. Then I can have the thing I need a copper nugget here. I'll just use another another access point so that okay like that. Now I want a pipe here, but I want to disconnect it for now because I will need to put the filter for nugget. Connect that. See, now it has copper nuggets, and then this thing needs shaft. So I'm gonna use the same access point, but with a different pipeline, and I'm gonna add shaft. Okay, now I can connect that. Oop, you don't want this connecting to here or here. Let's move it here. There you go. Now this one has shaft, and this one has copper nugget. You should check after connecting because there was that connection and it can mess things up. And then you can have you want lids here. I mean you want base. The base you want to move some here. So let's take some from should we take some from here again? Sure, why not? So, there's gonna be a lot of connection you need to disconnect with the pipes. Ah, I broke that. But anyways, you're gonna need to connect them and then get rid of this connection. You can put that here. This, this one should have. Okay, so you need to move that. Take it out. Just put it somewhere here on the other hand. Disconnect this first. Then you want to add the filter. Wall base. Okay, wall base. Then you can connect that. Now it should have wall base. There you go. Let me fix this before that. Or, I need to go sideways because it's connecting. Okay, so that's good. And this is all connected. Now I just need to link this. There, see? Started. Oh, for that we need something to take our items here. See? It's just falling down. For here, I'm gonna show you how to use funnel. Andesite funnel, which I have here. So you want the storage like this, and then you want the funnel to go in there. Now it's just taking it in. Remember to lock the drawer. That's it. You now have a working copper ball mechanism ball. If you are making iron or brass, you just need to change the nugget here into iron or brass, and you need to change the base material here. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. You just need to change the nuggets. And then, well, of course, you'll be getting iron ball lids, I mean base, or brass ball bases. So you'll be needing to change this one too. But yeah, that's it. And then if you want to scale this up, just add more. Um, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. You can add more feet, more belt, and then you can just add more deployers like so. Yep. And then yeah, input the item, and then yeah, you could get another material base. That's pretty much it. Of course, you need the resources for it, so you need the copper or the or the iron or the brass, maybe even vibranium, unobtainium or aluminium. But yeah, that's something for a different video. Thank you for watching and see you later.